He left me because I wasn't ambitious enough, but the night he came back, he had no idea who I had become. He told me I would never amount to anything. 3 years together, and the last thing he said before walking out was that I would never afford the kind of life he wanted. I remember standing alone in that tiny apartment, holding the coffee mug from our first date, feeling like my entire future had just collapsed. For months, his words echoed in my head. Not ambitious enough, too comfortable, no drive. At first, I cried myself to sleep. I questioned everything about myself, but slowly, something inside me shifted. I stopped blaming myself. I stopped checking his social media. I stopped wondering who replaced me. Instead, I started rebuilding. I worked late nights. I enrolled in online certifications. I forced myself into networking events, even when I felt invisible in the room. I was scared almost every single day, but I kept pushing forward. 1 year later, I landed a position I once thought was impossible for me. 2 years later, I was leading projects. 3 years after he left me, I signed the papers for my own house. Not rented, not shared, mine. The day I got the keys, I sat on the empty living room floor and cried. Not because I missed him, but because I finally understood something powerful. He was never my limit. He was just a chapter. I never reached out to him. I never needed to. Until last night. The doorbell rang at 9:47 p.m. When I opened the door, there he was. He looked surprised. "You live here?" he asked. "Yes," I said calmly. "I do." He told me he had been thinking about us. That maybe he made a mistake. That maybe we deserved another chance. For a brief second, I remembered the girl I used to be. The one who would have accepted him back without hesitation. But I am not her anymore. I stepped outside, closed the door behind me, and looked him in the eyes. "You were right," I told him softly. "I wasn't ambitious enough." He smiled. "I wasn't ambitious enough to stay with someone who couldn't see my worth." Then I walked back inside my house, locked the door, and chose myself. If someone who once doubted you came back after you rebuilt yourself alone, would you forgive them or protect your peace? Write your answer in the comments.